Hello, world. Welcome to the Dopamine Revolution podcast. This is episode 3, entitled Gluten. Yes, we're going to talk about toxic bread today. I'm your host, Sean David Cohen. This is the ultimate symbiosis of mind and body, where we promote and protect the holy grail of brain juice, the elixir of life, dopamine. Yes, everything boils back to our dopamine. How much do we have? How much have we wrecked and ruined? How will we replenish it, replace it, fix it? The elixir of life. That's right. Today's episode, gluten. Underrated, underestimated the power of the toxins in American bread, American gluten. It's been bastardized, adulterated, chemicalized. It's like a weapon of mass destruction. Bread. Yeah, it's in the pasta, the gluten in the pasta, the gluten in the baked goods, the gluten in the cookies, in the cereals. It's all over the place. What are you going to do? It's like the Blob. It's like that old thriller, the Hitchcock thriller, The Blob. That's gluten. If you ever take a piece of bread, nice soft Wonder Bread, take a piece of bread and ball it up in your hand. Just keep balling it up till it becomes this little golf ball sized ball of sticky, gooey, elasticized bread. That's what's in your gut after you eat a sandwich. 2 of those. 2 golf ball sized, gooey, chemicalized balls of gluten that stretch out in the 35 feet of your intestines and infect your entire body, infect your system. We're going to talk about it. We're going to delve deep inside of 15 minutes. That's how I keep these podcasts, because everybody's got attention deficit disorder. We've all got it. Let's get right to it. Why is gluten so bad in America? It's horrible. Well, let's look at the ancient wheat, the ancient barley, the ancient rye. They had 14 chromosomes. Now, modern wheat has 42 chromosomes. We changed it. We genetically modified the wheat head. It's bigger, it's stickier, it's nasty. Did you know when you bake the hydrogenated fats that are in American bread, they become trans fats? That's what clogs your arteries, your veins, your capillaries. All your blood vessels get clogged with these trans fats, these saturated trans fats. They clog your blood, clog your brain. You have strokes, heart attacks, high blood pressure, dementia, cancer. It stops and it inhibits the oxygen and nutrient flow throughout your body and to your brain. This is what dementia is. Meanwhile, all across our country, people are walking for the cure. Let's run 5K, 5 kilometers. We'll run for the cure. And when we get done running, we'll eat a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken and drink some Mike's Hard Lemonade while we run for the cure for cancer or type 2 diabetes or heart disease or dementia or whatever. Let's run for the Alzheimer's cure while we eat bread. Sponsored by Subway. Get your footlong sub on sale now. Clog your system up for 4 days. Have constipation and chronic inflammation. Subway. Check it out today. All fast food bread is adulterated with all of these chemicals. Just a boatload of chemicals. Most commercial bread, we'll call it commercial bread. It's non-organic commercial bread. Commercial gluten has azodicarbonamide, like the word abomination, azodicarbonamide. It's a foaming agent. It's a foaming agent. Yes, when I say the word agent, you think chemical, okay? Agent. It's a foaming agent. So the bread in this country can stay on a shelf in a bag. Here's some bread. I've got a bag of bread. If you're listening, you can hear it rattle. That keeps it fresh, keeps it soft for weeks, for months. Yeah. In Europe, they only eat bread from the markets, from the kiosks. They make fresh bread every day. They don't need all of these conditioners and emulsifiers. They don't need foaming agents. All of these, they're trying to make the bread here fluffy and spongy. So they increase the volume using urethane and monodiglycerides. Diglycerides, chemicals. They use chemicals to color the bread. Hey, I'm at Subway. I want to eat healthy today. I'm going to have the wheat bread, the wheat roll, sir. Yeah, I'll have the multi-grain one. Yeah, people think in America if they eat whole grain bread or multi-grain or whole wheat that they're eating healthier. The medical doctors will actually tell them this. Hey, eat more grains. Eat more whole wheat instead of that other kind of bread. Yeah? Okay. So now you've got chemical colors instead of bleach. Instead of the white bread that's bleached white. With literal bleach, the kind you scrub your toilet with. You're eating that when you eat white bread and white pasta. Bleach. It's a carcinogenic, means it causes cancer. Malignant tumors. Carcinogens cause malignant tumors. So the bread is gooey and sticky and it sticks in your intestines. It sticks to the inner walls. And if you have diverticulitis, that's from the gluten, folks. That's from the trans fats and the gluten that sticks to the inner walls of your intestines. And it has all these chemicals in it, and it burns. It burns holes, literally burns holes in the epithelial tissue that's inside your intestines. Okay, large and small intestines are lined with epithelial tissue. The same soft tissue that's in your mouth and your throat and your lungs is in your intestines. Okay, it's soft, it's vulnerable. It doesn't want any toxins. It doesn't want to deal with all these toxins. And you're feeding it bleach and emulsifiers and conditioners and azodicarbonamide, foaming agents, genetically modified organisms, hydrogenated oil, preservatives, BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole. If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. Folks, if it's on the ingredients list and you can't pronounce the word, you can't even read the word. I had to practice that word 3 times for this podcast. Butylated hydroxyanisole. BHA. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. It's a chemical. Can you imagine eating chemicals for food? Eating pesticides. There's pesticides. They're spraying the wheat. They're spraying the wheat, the barley, and the rye with glyphosate, the weed killer I talked about in a previous podcast. They're spraying it as a drying agent before they harvest those grains and put them in the silos because it keeps them from getting mildew and mold. They spray it with weed killer. It's a drying agent. About 2 weeks before they harvest the grains, they spray them. These are conventional grains, okay? They spray them with weed killer that gives you kidney tumors. Kidney tumors. They tested it on animals, okay? They're spraying the ingredients that are in conventional bread. If you were at a picnic and you had a plate of food on the table, and there were some ants crawling across the table, and I came over with a can of Raid bug spray that stinks to high heavens. You ever smelled bug spray? DEET, Mosquito spray, it's awful. If I came over with a can of bug spray to kill the ants and I sprayed it and went right across your plate of food with the bug spray, you saw it. You saw it go across the food on your plate. Would you just go ahead and eat that plate of food? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just because you can't taste it in the bread doesn't mean it's not there, folks. Read the ingredients. Flip the bread over and read the ingredients. I hardly ever eat gluten. If I do, it's this. It's organic, non-GMO verified. I don't want any genetically modified traits in the bread that create pesticides in my gut. Okay, I don't want any of the chemicals I just listed in my gut. I don't want urethane screwing up my gut. I don't want to have 6 inches of my intestines removed, 6 inches of my colon removed when I'm 70 years old because the bread is caught up in there rotting and causing cancer and tumors to develop, and diverticulitis and Crohn's and celiac. And if you have acid reflux, you're eating chemicals. Your body's trying to cough it up. Your body's trying to regurgitate. It's a form of regurgitation, acid reflux. It's a form of regurgitation. Your body is trying to throw up the chemicals, the toxins, before you ingest them. Your liver, your kidneys, your intestines, everything in your body is screaming at you, please, please stop this onslaught. Stop eating these chemicals. I'm going to puke. Right now, your body is saying this to you. I'm going to puke a little bit and let you know that you just ate poison. It's trying to expunge the poison. A tumor is actually good. Did you know a tumor is actually your body trying to save you? It's trying to contain the chemicals. It's trying to contain the cancer cells. It's trying to contain them. So when they go in there and they do surgery and they remove the tumor, they removed the packaging that is saving your life. What happens, though, is you go under the knife and they cut it and it bleeds out internally when they say, we think we got it all. We got the margin areas too. Yeah, but if it bled out, if you bled out those cancer cells and they're carried through your blood and your lymph fluid, and it gets into the lymph nodes, then you're screwed. Then it catapults to the rest of your body. That's why most people who have the surgery done in their colon and in their when they have tumors, kidney tumors, lung tumors, they say, we got it. And then they give you chemo, which is a boatload of more chemicals, and your body's invaded by all of these chemicals, and it comes back with a vengeance. The cancer comes back. It's awful. Gluten, bread, modern wheat. Don't eat it. Stop eating it. And if you're constipated, you suffer from chronic inflammation, which is the driving force, the catapult of nearly every disease and disorder known to mankind. Chronic inflammation. Bread, gluten. Gluten is one of the driving forces of all of the American preventable diseases and disorders. Bread. You don't have to have it. It's just a filler. You don't need it. Your body doesn't want it. There's nothing in the bread your body wants. Nothing. You don't need it. Avoid it at all costs. If you eat it, it should just be a treat once in a blue moon, like birthday cake, okay? Once a season. I got to have a slice of pizza. If you have to, you could get cauliflower crust. It's not that bad. You could get gluten-free crust. It's probably got a bunch of other junk in it. Look for the organic and gluten-free. It's probably still got a bunch of junk, but it's definitely not as bad as the American bread machine, the death trap. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Eat organic food. That's the solution. If you're going to eat bread, just get organic, okay? At least you're avoiding the chemicals and the GMOs. At least you're lessening the impact, the detriment, the health detriment. All right. Everybody live long and prosper. This has been the Dopamine Revolution podcast based off of the hit book, The Dopamine Revolution. It's on Amazon. It's in Barnes & Noble's, an ebook and paperback. I hope you enjoy these episodes. Over and out.